Hey! You know, the hills are alive with the sound of nature today, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jackson Hodges, and I am the Public Information Officer and Main Street Director for the City of Anniston. And this beautiful Japanese maple by my side is just one of the many gorgeous exhibits of plant life that you can find at the Longleaf Botanical Gardens. And you can find even more exhibits of awesome plant life available for sale at our big spring plant sale that's coming up. But don't take it from me, in fact. I have an expert. In fact, I have two that you might could say, oh goodness, a bee, that you might could say really both know plants very well, because one spends almost all of its time near plants and rocks and other little things as it slithers around the ground. It's a little sneaky, but we have an expert alongside it, so let me call them down. Hey, Sarah Burke, come on into the camera shot. We have a lot to talk about, and we have a friend with us today. Who do we got here?
This is Burke. This is our corn snake, one of our animal ambassadors for the Anniston Museums and Gardens.
Hello, my friend.
He is loving this weather, so we got to get him out for some sunshine.
Absolutely, because snakes are cold-blooded.
Yes, and they are waking up right now, so you might even interact with one out in your yard or maybe that garage you haven't been out in a while.
Yeah.
Pay attention to your surroundings.
Keep
Look
an
for
eye
those
out.
snake fins.
And Burke is a snake. He's really helpful to the environment, right? I mean, he's getting mice, he's getting all kinds of
exactly. These guys, they're really good to help with our rodent population. So the corn snake they're not as common to see. We mainly see our rat snakes, but you know, we do have our rattlesnakes in this area, the timber rattlesnake. We have copperheads, moccasins. So just be cautious and be aware. And I always recommend that our community learn to identify some of the more common snakes, specifically our venomous snakes, so that you know especially who to keep a distance between.
Absolutely. You know, when I was a kid, they were telling us about the snakes in science class. Is it pine snake they call it?
There is a pine snake, yeah.
That's in Alabama?
Yeah.
I heard it can bite you so hard its teeth come out.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Someone check that one in the chat. Google check that. But anyway, we now have.
Doesn't want to bite you. That's okay.
I'm about to say, yeah. So I mean, really, the rattlers are the ones to keep an eye out for in this area, right?
Well, yeah, copperheads and rattlesnakes. Those guys are going to be more prevalent, especially in our little area here. But you know, personally, I always say I'd rather come across a rattlesnake than a copperhead because he will warn you and tell you he's around. They go a little vocal with their tails there. So
if you're out in the woods and you hear a rattling, let me tell you, the chances of there being a little baby with a rattle are slim to none. It's most likely a snake, so be careful.
Yes.
Scan your surroundings, back out slowly.
Other directions.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So, now that we have Sarah and Burke here, we have a couple important things to talk about. And the first thing is a change to the way the Anniston Museum, the Natural History, the Longleaf, and the Berman, the way they communicate to you, the good people of the public, on social media. So Sarah, would you like to tell them about this big development we have coming up?
Sure. So we are very excited. We're going to be combining our Facebook pages. So if you're familiar with us, you know we have one website. It is exploreamag.org, and we will be combining to have one Facebook page. We already have one Instagram. The Instagram is exploreamag. Well, here on Facebook, we're going to be doing one page of Anniston Museums and Gardens. So Anniston Museums, it's an S because there's two museums, and gardens because of our Longleaf Botanical Gardens.
Exactly.
So you'll be searching for that, and our goal is for Friday, April 29th to have everything live. We will have one page. So if you want to be proactive and ready for that, please go and like, follow, whatever you need to do on the Anniston Museum of Natural History Facebook page. That's the one that will be turning into the Anniston Museums and Gardens. So we currently have 3 pages. We have Anniston Museum of Natural History, the Berman Museum, and the Longleaf Botanical Gardens. We will be removing the Longleaf Botanical Gardens and the Berman Museum, and they will be joining Anniston Museum to create, again, Anniston Museums and Gardens. And the goal there is, guys, we have so much going on throughout our campus, and whether it's outside, it's inside, if it's in an exhibit hall, if it's at the Learning Lodge, if it's up at the Sensory Garden, if it's a fundraiser, if it's a kids camp, there's just so much happening. Rentals, birthday parties galore, and it will be easier for you and us to communicate if there's one place to go to see it all. And you know, we have one staff who's constantly working together to create everything for you guys, and it'll just make everything smoother and you guys are able to find it all in one location, 3 attractions in one location, right here on Museum Drive.
Yep, Museum Drive.
And
Best drive
at
in
the
the city.
Anniston Museums and Gardens on our Facebook page. We'll go to exploreamag.org for the website and exploreamag for Instagram.
Absolutely, guys. Look, when one door closes, another one opens. And that's just what's happening here. As Sarah said, if you already like the Natural History Museum, you're good, because that's the page that will become the Anniston Museums and Gardens. It has quite the high number of followers and likes, and many of you may already like all 3 pages.
Right.
You'll be good in that
Yeah,
case.
you're good to go then.
But if you're a big Berman enthusiast and that's the only page you like, or maybe you're a big outdoorsman and the longleaf is the only one you like, be sure to go like the Anniston Museum of Natural History Facebook page, because you want to keep up with it. There is so much to do. There's so much to explore in your world. Explore your world, right? That's a catchy little phrase. Maybe we should use that sometimes. So, be sure you stay on the lookout. That's the 29th of April, guys. So, keep an eye out for your social media friends. Share the word on that. Now, we mentioned this to you last week, but there is the big plant sale. It's going to happen right over there. Right
The
over
other
there.
greenhouses.
Yes, Sarah, I'll let you tell them a little bit about those details. I should let you do that.
So next weekend on Friday the 22nd from 8 until 5, we will be at our greenhouses, and we will have signs out to kind of help direct you. But that's going to be the road to the left between the Berman Museum and the Longleaf Event Center. So if you reach the Longleaf Event Center, you've gone too far, go back down the road, it will be the first right. It'll take you up the hill to our greenhouses. We do have a small parking lot up there. You will be able to take cash, check, and card. We have so many plants for sale. And this is a huge fundraiser that we do to help support the growth of the Longleaf Botanical Gardens. So if you want to see more going on with your gardens, come and support them, and let's see what all we can do. We have our Longleaf Botanical Gardens liaison is Pace Jackson. He's also an urban extension regional agent.
He's got a green thumb, that guy.
He does. Anything he touches just tends to blossom. So he's going to be there. He has so much information, more information than we can. So he'll be there to tell you all about it. We have lots of master gardeners that are helping us out, and of course our gardener. And so there's a huge array. They've been working on these beautiful assortments of succulents you can already buy in these beautiful little terracotta pots. We have trees and shrubs. I know we have a lot of camellias coming up. We actually got another shipment of plants in today.
Oh,
So
goodness.
come on out and support your Longleaf Botanical
Buy these
Gardens.
plants.
It's Friday again, April 22nd from 8 to 5. And then if you are working and you need to come Saturday, we will be there from 8 until 12.
Boom.
So,
Check that out.
lots to do.
It's like they say on the monster truck commercials, Friday, Friday, Friday.
Yes. There's
April
lots going on.
22nd.
There's lots going on.
You know.
And then I will say though, if you are a member of the Anniston Museums and Gardens, there is a Facebook group for you.
Oh,
Please be in that
exclusive.
because we have lots of information going on there as well. But that's not it, Jackson. We actually have a lot going on Saturday.
That's not all, folks.
So we're closed Sunday, April 17th, I believe that is. It's Easter. So we'll be closed that day. But Saturday the 16th, we are rocking and rolling with programming.
Rocking and rolling,
We
guys.
have, so did you guys know that snakes lay eggs? Okay? Most snakes lay eggs. And so we are having an amazing adaptations program at Anniston Museum. That's from 1 to 3 in the exhibit halls. And we're going to do eggs on eggs. We're gonna learn about the eggs in the environment.
Oh, that's a creative
All the
one.
different
I like
critters that
that.
take care of the
Yeah.
eggs. We also have a living history program where you can meet Napoleon II at the Berman Museum.
Oh, how cool is
Yes.
that? Is he
That's
as
at
short as they
1.
say?
That was like a whole thing. So I
Oh.
recently learned this, that I
Really?
believe history, you know how like the fish gets bigger?
Yeah, he
I think
really wasn't
Napoleon
that
got
short.
shorter.
You got,
I think
exactly. I
Napoleon got
heard
shorter.
that same
Yeah, I think
thing.
people just didn't really like his attitude. And
Yeah.
so you're like, you know what, you're
We're
just a
gonna
short
remember
person.
you as a
So,
short guy.
Yeah, so I just find that interesting. But we do have someone who will be playing the role of Napoleon
Oh,
II
how
with
cool
us.
is that?
And that'll be at 1 o'clock on Saturday. And then we have hands-on history, which is activities and crafting from 2 to 4 at the Berman Museum. So, yeah, there's just a lot happening. And
And
we're
that's
really
all
excited
on the
for it.
16th?
That's all on Saturday. Yeah, that's all on
Wow,
Saturday.
look
so
at that, guys.
I think it's going to rain. Like, I mean, it doesn't look like a super pretty day. So if you need somewhere to be inside or
These are all
if you
inside,
want to
aren't
walk
they?
around outside, come join us here
Yeah.
at the Museums and Gardens.
Especially, guy, hey, Easter is, as Sarah was saying, the 17th, so a lot of your families may be in town, and there has been so many new developments here.
Sure.
If you have not been to the Natural History Museum in a couple of years, let's say you moved out of town, but you're back in visiting family, you gotta come and see it. You gotta come see all the facilities because you won't recognize them. The Berman has a completely new layout. Exactly, and the entrance to the natural history is just stunning. I mean, it looks like the beginning of a National Geographic documentary when you walk into it. And there's so much more on the way. And no, I do love it. I'm a big fan. But there's so much to do just this Saturday at the museum's facilities. And again, you can visit their website and learn all about that. And you can check out the Facebook. And remember, there will only be one Facebook come April 29th. So be on the lookout for that. Well, that's a lot of fun, exciting stuff. I think Burke is really pumped about it.
He is jazzed. He's just slithering around over here. He's nice and warm now.
Judging from the slithering. Oh yeah, that's how you can tell, folks. But now on the city side of things, guys, we have a couple events. The first of which it looks like the weather's going to hold up. It's a beautiful day. We will have a flashlight Easter egg hunt at the Youth Soccer Complex, which is 745 Summerall Gate Road in Anniston. So be sure to get out there. Admission is $2 for the little ones. Bring a flashlight and bring an egg capture device, whether that be a basket, a bag, whichever you may believe gives you the leg up in catching your eggs and finding them. There will be prize eggs, there will be candy, there will be photo booths. So it is a great way to get out there, be a part of your community, and have some fun with the little ones. We are also taking registrations for our summer camps at the community center. We have 3, I believe they're Carver, Wiggins, and Norwood Hodges. So be sure to contact one of your community centers. You can find all that information on the City of Anniston's website, www.annistonal.gov. About a nickel for every time I say that. I'd have a handful of nickels. But you can get that contact information there and sign up for those camps. Also, on the 22nd of April, after maybe you pop by the plant sale, or after, you can go to the plant sale, but we will be out at Lot Mosby Memorial Stadium, the home of the Anniston Bulldogs. We will be pressure washing the stadium seats. We will be cleaning up the field house. We'll be doing all of that and more through Anniston Changers, so you can go to www.annistonchangers.com to sign up for that project. It takes people like you to be the change, to make those things happen. And also, don't forget, there's a free landfill day this Saturday, this 16th. Exactly. So if you've got big stuff,
spring cleaning.
Perfect word for it. I didn't think about that, but spring cleaning is exactly what it is. So if you got something you got to toss out, now's the time. I recommend getting there early, because the early bird gets the worm, and also does not have to wait in long lines. So if you're not a big fan of lines, you know, it's like the CC's Pizza commercial. Don't be a line jumper. They'll phone you in. So I think that just about does it for now, right?
Man, there's just so much happening throughout Anniston. Stay involved, stay connected. Join us online on the city's page, on the Museums of Gardens page, and we'll keep doing what we do. And
absolutely.
Hopefully we'll see you there.
Hey, stay informed, guys. And yes, plant sale the 22nd. We have the new Facebook pages coming the 29th, and then all the stuff on the city side. So check out our calendars, and I'll catch you on the flip side.